way than to get rambunctious and in a hurry and end up taking too much. Now, this model, I was talking about pinning. See how there's a little hole there and there's a little peg there? Alright, that's meant to line it up. But if we're going to pin, since those pieces are meant to go there, that would be a perfect place to put your pin. It's kind of like a factory guideline. That way you know exactly where to put your pin. Pinning is another skill that people tend to be scared of. I don't think it is near as hard as putting green stuff on a figure in sculpting detail. But it will, as I said, this is a pretty heavy arm. It's going to hold much easier with that pin in the middle, that little piece of metal, to support the weight, than to just think super glue is going to hold it all. So I am going to finish all the filing and cleaning it, all the cleanup that I need, and I'll be back once I get all that done. Alright? Alright, guys. Took me a little longer than I thought it was going to. As you see, there's a lot of shavings here. This one just did not want to line up really well. No big deal. Just took a little bit longer than I expected. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our, what do they call this? Pin vise. This is basically just a hand drill. They come in different sizes and shapes. I like the ones that have the balls. That way it fits into the palm of your hand and you spin with your two fingers. I have here's one where you just use it to twist. The ball type, it just fits in the palm of your hand really well. That way you can put some forward or some downward pressure on it. You don't need a lot. What we're going to do is we're going to drill one side out. Then we're going to get some brass rod. Let's see, I've already stuck a piece in this one. We glued it in place. Take a little drop of paint and put it on there on the end of the little brass rod, and then we put it up against it. What that's going to do is put a mark on the other side so we can drill the other side out. That way they're going to match and fit up nice and snug. Now this one, even with pinning it and all the trim work I did, I'm going to have to do green stuff work to it. There's just no two ways about it. It was a bad casting. It's going to have gaps. I can sit here and spend all day carving away at it, but even if I did all that, I'm still going to have some gaps that I'm going to have to green stuff. So I'm going to do that here in a little bit. But we glue one side of the pin in, let it completely dry, and then when we're ready, we can put glue on that, put it in there, hold it down tight till it dries. That little piece of metal, even though it's very small, is going to be enough to give it extra strength. And now, of course, you're not going to be able to climb on the thing, but regular gameplay, it's going to be enough to hold it. Better than just plain old super glue, you know. So, all right, guys. I think that's what we're going to call it this week. Next episode, we'll keep going. All right?